Give us some facts, Maggie.
Going to give you guys some facts because that's what Lush Exchange we do. You know, of course, we're not experts or anything like that. We do our research. So self-worth is how you value yourself. It's not based on what others think of you or the things you have or haven't accomplished. It comes from within. But it's easy to forget that, or our worth isn't determined by outside forces. But when you feel as though you've fallen short, your self-esteem likely plummets. So remembering that your self-worth is not defined by any other people. It's defined by you. So that's the little brief definition of what self-worth is. So let's go ahead and go into it. You know, what is you want to add something to that? What do you feel? What is your definition of what self-worth and things of that nature? How do you feel? Is that, is that an accurate definition? Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, definitely. I guess I can use this example. I remember during a time when my husband and I want to say 3 years ago, my husband and I were in a car, and I remember yelling at him. It was like, I don't know what heated conversation we had, right? Obviously it was an argument. And it was like, I felt like we were not we were speaking different languages and we were not getting it across. And I remember commenting, I was yelling, tears were dropping. I was just so emotional. And I remember just telling him, like, why can't you see how I need you? I need you. And then he goes, see, that's the problem right there. You need to work on yourself. I can't help you along the way every single time. You got to figure out your way so that way you can feel good about you. You cannot expect any person to do anything for you. You have to develop that for yourself. And looking back then, I thought he was the cruelest person on earth because I didn't understand him. I was like, how can he possibly say that? But it really took for me to hit rock bottom at my lowest point in my life to pick myself back up. And honestly, I'm sitting here with you guys today because I had to really be honest with myself and really build my own self-worth. So at this point, I could be in an avalanche right now and I'm like, I'm good. I'll be all right. Because I feel like I got me. And once you have that type of strength, then you can connect with people. Then you can help other people. You can't be weak and then be strong for everybody else. It doesn't work that way. You want to crashing and falling fast.
You're right.
Yeah, self-worth is important.
And that's kind of what me and Nikki say all the time. How, if you're not together and you don't take care of you, how the heck are you going to take care of somebody else and love on somebody else? You got to love you first. Right. Yeah. You got to find that in you before you want to give that and, expect somebody else to love you. You got to love you. Like it takes, I'm going to find it. I really want to find that Will Smith clip. I don't know if anybody know that Will Smith clip. Basically back when Jada, it was like a little controversy going on with them, but it was a clip that kind of resurfaced that he put out. And he's basically saying, like we said earlier, you can't expect anybody else to make you happy. You have to make yourself happy.
Yes. I think I know what clip you're talking about too.
Mm-hmm. I want to find it to play it if somebody don't know it, but I live by that clip. Like you have to, like I'm living by that now because at first, like you said, why? We have to find within ourselves to love us and be happy and make us wake up every day and want to be here and things like that. We can't expect somebody else to do that for us. So let me find that clip. I want to find it, but it was an amazing clip from him. I loved it. And I just live by that. It's truth. At first I was like, what you talking about? What do you mean? But
yeah, because he said something to the effect of, I remember listening to that. And he says to the effect that if somebody does something to you, you need to learn how to get over it. You can't keep blaming other people for whatever happened. If you're going to get over it, get over it.
You're right. You know what? And I love that you said that. Like I said, I let some people go that hurt me last year and I was holding on to them long enough, but they associated themselves with people I didn't want them to associate themselves with. And that negativity just kept rearing its head over here. And it was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to cut the ties with that very person.
Right.
I need to choose me first and make me happy. And these people over here are not on that same pathway with me. So it took a minute for me to cut the cord. But I was like, you know what? I can't allow this to keep, because it was draining me. Like I told you earlier, I was depressed and going through all of that. All of that aligned with the people I associated myself with. So, you know, people.
You know what's
like,
crazy?
it gets real.
Yes. What's Nikki? What do you have to say about it? I haven't heard from you. You're quiet over there. Go ahead.
Self-worth. I mean, the thing that stood out for me is not letting your perception of your self-worth change due to outside influences, circumstances, experiences, other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like that for me is huge. If you allow that outside stuff to determine your self-worth, then something needs to be healed. So that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah,
I'm determined to find this clip, ladies.
I see. I see.
Oh, I found it. I found a 2-minute one. So let me if everybody don't mind, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen, and let me know if you can hear it though. But it's a 2-minute video, and it displays what we are talking about. Like I said, Will Smith. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. I don't know how it's gonna look. But let's see how it sounds. Let me know, ladies, if you can hear this.
Okay.
Sorry about that. It's so delayed.
No audio.
I don't hear
no
anything.
audio. You don't hear anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, maybe it's not going to do it, but I'll take it off then. For some reason, they don't want to play the audio. But basically, if y'all go back and find that clip, it's definitely motivational. Let me not share the screen anymore. I'm sorry, you guys. I wanted to play that clip. I might play it from my phone. Maybe that works. Let me know if y'all can hear that if I play it that way. I would like to play this clip.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah,
too.
even if we hear it.
Okay, I could put it in the chat as well. Let me look it up. But go ahead. You can go ahead and continue
Okay,
talking.
while you're doing that, Chris
Mm-hmm.
Lynn said self-worth ties in great with the Black Widow. As a predator, she needs those things that she is taking to make her feel better about herself. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% agree with that. She's hurt.
Soul ties
right?
is the real thing. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Time with Teresa. Self-worth is the best worth. Once you realize it, the sky is the limit. Absolutely.
And is that your the one that does the motivational videos and things like that? Instagram?
Yep. Okay. No, I think this is another person here.
Okay. I was wondering. Because I would love to promote, whoever wants to get, put your stuff in the chat and everything. But I found it. But let's see if it's loud enough. Let me know if you guys can hear this. And tell me if it's too loud. Okay. So it's somebody, whoever I found this clip of. It's just like, here you go.
Me and Jada was reflecting.
Can you hear that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it too loud?
I asked her, what did she think was, one of the biggest revelations that she had about love? She said that you cannot make a person happy. And I thought that was a real deep idea. You can make a person smile, you can make a person feel good, you can make a person laugh, but whether or not a person is happy is deeply and totally and utterly
I'm going to put that link in the
control.
chat, people.
I remember the day I retired. I literally said to Jada, that's it. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. And after we cracked the hell up, started talking about, we came into this false romantic concept that somehow when we got married that we would become one. And what we realized is that we were two completely separate people on two completely separate individual journeys. and that we were choosing to walk our separate journeys together. But her happiness was her responsibility, and my happiness was my responsibility.
True.
And we decided that we were going to find our individual, internal, private, separate joy, and then we were going to present ourselves to the relationship and to each other already happy, not coming to each other begging with our empty cups out, demanding that she fill my cup and demanding that she meet my needs is unfair, and is kind of unrealistic, and can be destructive to place the responsibility for your happiness on anybody other than yourself.
True.
Hey, so that's what I'm saying. I live by that. When I heard that, and I was like, let me make it make sense. But then I started realizing it was like, he's right. We have to make ourselves happy. You can't expect anybody else, not even your children, anybody. You have to make you happy first.
Absolutely.
Get you in check first. Get your mental in check. Get you, like, when you got this bitterness, let it go. Get rid of all of that. So I loved it. I absolutely loved it.